Share. Hey, we're gonna wait for people to like jump in, watch. But
I jump into live streams all the time. What are you talking about?
It's like a portal.
Oh, it didn't save. Gosh dang it.
We were supposed to launch at 8 p.m., but we're fixing something real quick, and then we're gonna launch.
Oh, I didn't hit save on that. Okay. This is all my fault. Hey, I'm just glad that we caught a few things. Last minute edits. That's how this goes.
Yeah, we were gonna give 5 trading cards only to a certain tier, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good. We should fix that." So
that doesn't sound like
I
a good idea.
I didn't say that. Josh said that. Is that good enough?
Yeah, that was a little like, wait a minute, there seems to be an error. Okay, that has been fixed.
Okay,
and cool. I believe we're good to go.
Cool. So now I can.
And we can always edit after we're live anyway.
If it loads, there we go. Ready to launch. So let's share this.
So are you gonna share the moment you launch?
I've read it. Yes. Drum roll. Oh, I never noticed that. That's fine.
Oh, it's up. Got it.
Launch. Why is it not launching? Your project has an error. Oh, it's live. Okay. I was like, what?
I was gonna say, like, oh no, what do we do?
Okay, launch. Okay, now I get to play this game of we have to get a I have to make a tiny URL for this. Cool. So it's launched. We'll go through the whole thing with people. The one person watching right now. We'll drop the link here. And then we're going to post it everywhere. And yeah.
Everywhere. Yep, and I'm going to post it places too.
Mittens is not available. What? Come on.
This thing really doesn't like this
pilot. That's not available either. What the fuck? Oh, you gotta create an account. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I forgot where it was. Oh, there. That's the website.
Are you creating the short link?
I was going to.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just was like wondering why the short link currently just sends you back to Kickstarter. Is that how that works?
Oh, it's. I think it's like broken or something. Because it was like that on Tilt, and I was like, why is this doing that?
That's weird.
Yeah. In the space pilot. But how is it taken? Space pilot. There we go. Okay. And I'll post that thing.
The clickety clacks of destiny. It's just how my day's going.
People are like, why are they talking? Because I'm busy doing 7 things at once. I think Jason is like at work or sleeping because UK and they're
a number of hours, after us. Yeah,
he's like 5. So yeah, he's definitely like at work or sleeping.
Oh, okay. Now the link for it's just not working. What is going on?
Yeah, I have a short link that I'm gonna. That's the link that I just put in the comments. So that for some reason goes to Chronicles of Horror. So don't do that. What is happening? Okay, I have to open that.
I have questions and concerns. And
It's
did we break something?
redirect. Edit it. Yeah, where's the link? Why is the link bring you there? Okay, so I need.
Oh my phone is really loud.
Okay, so now I need to.
Ooh, should we play the video while we do this?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So,
Do you want to do that?
I mean, yeah.
Cool, because we're figuring this out. It's being weird.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to share it and play it. I don't know if it's going to like freak out.
1 sec.
This is the best launch I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, right.
Are you playing audio through the video or through your microphone?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
Is it?
I'm hearing it through your mic real hard. You want to turn that down?
Hello, I'm Greg Moquin, writer, creator of Mittens Space Pilot.
And I'm J.R. Harris, the illustrator and letterer for Mittens Space Pilot.
If you don't know what Mittens is, it's a 24-page book, fully finished. The story behind it is an all-age sci-fi comic about an infamous thief and space pilot that goes by the name Mittens. He strikes a deal with the cat mafia on planet Yarn to retrieve a priceless artifact from the dreaded dog thief.
For the visual approach for Mittens, we took a lot from Star Wars and Star Fox, going with like a fun sci-fi style, but for like we wanted to add a little bit of noir elements as well. We also decided to go with a gray-blue color palette because Mittens himself is colorblind, and so we wanted to show the world through his eyes, essentially. We have lots of rewards for the Kickstarter, including the Hauler sticker, which is Mittens' ship, a special numbered and signed edition of the book, an N64 inspired art print, a trading card, and even a special flash drive that includes a lot of like exclusive behind the scenes content that you can get.
So not only do we have all those rewards, but we have stretch goals, and they are a chibi art sticker by Hacker Barrero. We have a tuna sandwich sticker, and we have a bookmark. So if you like what you see, get us funded.
If you like what you see with Mittens Space Pilot, grab a reward and help us to obtain our goal. I felt like adding that blooper at the end was.
Oh wow! Okay, we got 2 people already. That's cool.
Holy hell and shit!
That's cool.
I looked at it was $5, and then I looked back up and it was not $5.
I didn't even. I was trying to get the link to work. I don't know why the link is being weird.
Yeah, I noticed that it is kind of being a brat, huh?
Yeah, I think it's been doing it to people. I have to get the longer link because it's being weird.
Oh, there we go. Okay, the longer link now worked for me. Because before it would just take me to a 404 not found situation.
Type in Mittens and it comes up first, so that's good.
That is good.
There. Okay, and then there. Love the color choice, so eye-catching. Thank you. It was me. I'm the artist. No. That was all Josh.
I
have a reason why it's like that, though.
Please explain.
Oh, you can.
Oh, I did in the video. Yeah, Mittens. We had this kind of running idea that Mittens is colorblind, so like we wanted to do something like off color, and I didn't want to just do normal black and white because like I've done black and white comics. In my opinion, they're kind of boring to look at. Can be, and at least my version, my art is, in my opinion. And so I was like, we should do like a blue tone, because like it was actually like at a Comic-Con a few years ago, I was talking to a guy that like made a comic, and they accidentally made it like their gray tones somehow like printed out, like there was an error and it printed out red tones, and they ended up going with it, and the whole book, instead of being gray tones, were red tones, and it like looks really good. So that's what gave me the idea to go with the blue tones. Like there's just something about it that like catches your eye, makes it look like a little different. But yeah, I don't know. Like, though, just for my style, I think it works better to go with a color, because there's amazing black and white comics out there. I just don't think it, like, my stuff doesn't do well with black and white anymore.
Yeah, I just like how it's like bluish gray. So.
Yeah, because it is like it's not like devoid of color. It's more just like shades, like lights and darks that you're seeing, but with like a little blue.
We have to use the long link then, because that's weird. Why does it do that?
That's rude. There's no music playing, but I'm bobbing my head anyway.
So we'll go through the rewards and stuff. So, first, the reason I created this was my girlfriend had like a childhood cat named Mittens, so that's where I got the cat name from. And when the cat died, like forever ago, I guess it was like a leader of like a cat mafia or something. A bunch of cats like showed up to her house after the cat died, like a lot, not just like 4, like a bunch. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. So I took that and then I just made it all like sci-fi and stuff. And now the Mittens dude works for like a mob boss that's in space, Oscar Paughton, and he has to actually retrieve something for him. The first 3 issues is basically that. It's about the whole item that he has to get, and then it's all centered around that. Then we have a little milestone meter. The book is completely done too, so there's limited edition. There's limited editions, which there's only 15 of.
Looks amazing.
I have one of them because I'm special. There's 25 that are printed, but there's only 15 that are on this Kickstarter.
Of the special edition one.
Yeah, they're signed and numbered. It's pretty cool. It actually kind of looks like the font too, the number.
Yeah, shout out to Comics Wellspring for doing a good job on that.
It's like it kind of looks like the same font. So I'm like, I wonder if they do that for every comic the same way, or it's just like it just happens to be the font.
Just special. We're just special.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm just gonna use
that
that as.
So we launched. We have a couple rewards that are pretty cool. Well, they're all cool, but I got pull quotes. It's the first time ever I got pull quotes, so it's actually pretty cool. Like people actually already reading it and telling us how it is. If you don't have that much money, but you want to donate something, you could just donate $1. But there's $2 if you want like the reward for like ship repair. Maybe we'll add that in the story at some point. Be like, oh, yeah, help repair the ship, and we could just do something with that. Then the $5 one is just the digital version. The $10 one is the physical and digital. And the hauler, which is the ship that is Mittens' ship, with the little cat ears and everything. You get the sticker, you get the comic. Then the limited edition, which is numbered and signed, that's $15.
And that one also has a special only that edition page that's in the very back of the book.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. I had the thing right here, and I forgot.
It's all right.
The $25 one, which is my favorite tier, probably just because of the Nintendo 64 inspired print. I want to say inspired, so Nintendo doesn't come after us. They're like, still sue.
Oh boy.
Send Link after us. Yeah. So you can get that 5x7 print. That's limited, but we're probably going to add more depending on like how the whole Kickstarter goes. I really would like the Link to work, so I don't know what's going on with that. There's a limit of 15 for Cat Like Thief, and that's you get a trading card and a sticker, and you get the comic. So it's pretty cool. I couldn't think of a name for this reward tier, and I'm like, oh, I like Tom DeLonge, so Cat Like Thief. That's a song from Boxcar Racer. And then the last reward tier is Oscar's flash drive. In the comic, there is a flash drive that he gives Mittens, and it has the coordinates to like the item that he's retrieving. But on the flash drive, if you pick this reward, there's other stuff that's going to be on the flash drive besides coordinates. And there's behind the scenes art, so you get like the concept art, and there's other files of secret stuff. Yeah, you get the print, the sticker, and the trading card too. There's only 10 of those though.
It's like the super fan reward.
Yeah, I usually people always do that. There's like the big tier. That's not a huge tier, so like I feel like people would.
It's modest.
Yeah. Then there's the add-ons. So if you want another sticker, you can get another sticker. You can get another copy of Mittens. I don't have like a retail tier. I should probably get a retail tier, but I just didn't think of it again for the millionth time running Kickstarter. And then you can get another print if like you know somebody that wants one or whatever. And then we have stretch goals. You used to hide them and be like, oh, it's locked, but I think that's kind of dumb. So if we get to 1900, we get the Chibi sticker that Hector Barrero made. 2100 is our bookmark that Josh made. And I really want to get this one. It's a tuna sandwich sticker. That's 2300. So
I call that the most noir looking sandwich ever.
yeah. So yeah, those are our stretch goals. We don't have any more unless if for some reason we come up with one because we hit a certain amount of money. But yeah, we capped it at that for now.
Oh yeah, if we get closer to that, I'm sure we'll come up with something pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll also add, there's going to be other ones, like if for some reason people want a trading card, but like somehow that reward is done, like it's all gone, or the flash drive, maybe we'll get more flash drives and then we can add more to that. Like
I'll create an stretch goal specifically to like unlock more availability, essentially.
Yeah.
I like
the DLC of the and then obviously it's me, Josh, and then Alex that helped with coloring it. He's part of Lucky 33 Comics, and then Jason Webb helped edit the whole thing. And then your money goes to ship repairs, obviously. Rewards. Most of it is for the art. The money that's for this Kickstarter is actually going to issue 2. I've never been able to run a Kickstarter this way before because I never had the comic actually done before the Kickstarter was launched. So when this funds, it's just really going to go to Josh to make the second one, and then if we get even more, we can also make the third one, and then yeah. So I actually do have I have a plan for this whole thing. Right now it's 3-issue series, but there's already 3 more issues that I have already like planned out, and there's probably going to be more after that. There's also going to be solo series of other characters. So yeah, how many issues do you think? So right now I'll be 3 for this one plot arc. Oh, just and then we're gonna have a trade at some point after all 3, and then we're gonna do the other 3 because it's another plot arc. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. Can't wait. And now I need to try to fix this link because it's being stupid, and I don't know why.
I'm sorry.
I refresh the page. One of the million times going to be doing this.
Do you want to show off the trading card has 2 sides to it?
Yeah.
And let me pull this up real quick.
Yeah. If anybody backed our Seer Chronicles Kickstarter, I know it was like 2 years ago, but 2, 3. It was like 2 or 3 years ago now. The John Benson trading card, this is how we're doing with all the trading cards except the Chronicles of Horror one. There's a back and front, and on the back there's some cool stuff.
Yeah, a little character bio type stuff.
I'll share it. So there's a bio. Shows the weight and all that stuff. His age, his birthplace, which is Planet Yarn. You see that in the video. Nationality is cat person. Yes, it's actually spelled like that. It's not a typo. That's our cat being alien thing.
Do you want to zoom in a little, if you can?
Let's think.
At the bottom, magnifying glass.
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah, look, that's better.
Gotta see it. Okay. So, we try to make him obviously taller than an actual cat, but he's still a cat.
Smarter than the average bear kind of situation.
Has a little bio, so this is the only way you'll know this bio is if you get the trading card,
or you read it here,
or that video will disappear in Facebook webs at some point.
Yep.
And it says, and there's a little fact down here, which is based on a true story, kind of.
I'm convinced that the Mittens this is based off of actually lived through all of this in secret.
Exactly. That's what
it's my conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah. This is the trading card. I really like the flash drive too that we have. It just has so much stuff that we still they're gonna add to it, but it's really cool.
You want to do a close up of
the other reward? What's the other reward? And I'm like, oh, we can come up with a flash drive because he's got a flash drive in the comic.
He literally has a flash drive. Do you want to pull up the some of the other ones like the sticker and the close-ups of the N64 inspired one?
Yeah,
I have the link if you need it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Or here I think this is the link to. Is this the link to the folder? We are so organized. It's unbelievable. Yeah,
Well,
that is.
You gonna go to it? There you go. Okay, so first up, could have added these pictures on here and just showed them.
That would have been smart.
Would have done that, but I didn't. So that's a sticker. It's pretty cool. Josh came up with a name for the ship,
The hauler.
and the ship is its own, character, kind of, throughout the series.
I can't believe how much like thought and everything went into like the designing the ship.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on that.
There's other ships for other types of aliens and beings in the series, but we don't have those off the top of our hands right now.
Off the top of your paw.
Off the top of our paw. And this is the N64 inspired print. I like this a lot. If I could have that logo like just on my wall, I would. It's awesome.
Yeah, that I absolutely love Star Fox 64. So like I think when we were talking about it, we were like, we should just do this.
Yeah.
Like it's so perfect.
And what's cool is it says E for everyone, just like the video game box would. But how we rate our comics is the same way. We have like an ESRB type rating system. We don't have any adult things, at least not yet. But so we have E for everyone. This is our first ever like all ages comic. So that's why it's that. And then the normal comics that we put out is mostly like mature. And yeah.
Hyper violence. I uploaded some old concept art. Some of the first concept art.
Yeah. So this is the first concept art that we had before there was like a sign that says like "Welcome to Planet Yarn" and stuff. Everybody that sees this likes it from the number of people that I've shown. Like my uncle just was like, Planet Yarn.
It's such a great joke.
There's the cockpit, and he's got a kitchen and everything too. And it's poured tuna sandwich. That's very rough art.
Oh yeah, that was like the early ideas of these like specific shots that we were hoping to do.
That's awesome. And then there he is in his little kitchen. Got a warmed up thing over here. I want that.
Honestly, that kitchen, like it totally looks like it should be in like an RV or something.
I would have this kitchen in my house.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's fair. That
I don't need the ladder, but
well, I mean, you don't know where the ladder goes.
Oh, yeah.
The seat specifically, like the nook in the back, was definitely like Millennium Falcon inspired.
Yeah.
Like where they're doing like the table chess and stuff, like or the game thing. Like that's completely what that was supposed to be inspired by.
This is when he's making his tuna sandwich. And then this is the little teaser that I've shown. I don't know how many times. It's on TikTok and all that stuff. But it's just, he's got a little car alarm for it.
We never use that in the comic, but I think it's such a great idea.
It's like, we just put the bleep bleep thing. Here's some designs.
That was the very first. I think when you were first texting me about this story idea like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or like a year and a half ago. That was it was definitely like somebody had mentioned in the like our quotes for the review quotes had mentioned Spaceman Spiff, and that was like literally what I was going off of, the very first thing.
That's awesome.
I think yes, I do have it. I'm gonna upload it in there. I think I did these drawings, and then I think originally I colored him orange because I hadn't got any confirmation from you on like his design yet, and like I think I think I did orange first, and then you were like, oh, it's actually like a gray cat, and I was like, oh, all right.
The SS Buttercat. Oh, we didn't forget about you, John. It's almost been a year though, but yeah, I kept telling Dylan you have to send that, and he's like, oh yeah, and then he keeps forgetting, and I'm like, it's literally almost been a year. He's like, we should wait like a year. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should just give him the mug that he won like a year ago. And Hector, you do not hate cats. Always talking about that dang game. Always. This all seems like a home run. Well done. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
RVs are basically spaceships. Think about it.
Thank you, Hector. I mean, you're not wrong. As a kid, I completely thought the same thing. Like, they always felt like, some sort of like crazy spaceship. It helps that Spaceballs is a thing. So like when their ship is quite literally a Winnebago type thing. So
Spaceballs. That's a good movie.
Oh yeah, this was up top on where Mittens is orange. You see that?
Wow.
That was like my first idea. That was before I knew it was like an all ages thing.
Oh, yeah.
But like that specific artwork was like so Spaceman Spiff inspired. Like the crashed ship, like aggressively crashed ship, and he's like shooting aggressively at something. Like
I still see this as like in like the next issue or something. But yeah.
And that
Not
gun
giving
is
anything away.
really cool. Oh no, yeah. I mean, people gotta read the first one, know what's going on. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, see, Hector gets it. Spaceballs.
Exactly,
Spaceballs.
I don't even think I've seen that crashed picture.
Oh, I think I sent it to you like quite
so,
literally like a couple years ago.
This is awesome.
That was my like. I love the ship. I spent so much time. All right, I'm just gonna keep uploading special like sketches and stuff because I did so much like pre-design for these like ships and like character concepts. Commissioner Quackers is pretty great.
So, any reason why when someone tries to make a link, it doesn't work? Because I would like to know.
The link, the short link, is still not working, or
Yeah, I still gotta like figure it out. See, it creates it, but does it actually go to the thing? Aha! There we go.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Are you a wizard, Eric?
I gotta change my pledge. This is too good. Yeah, it is.
Heck yeah!
Get the $200 tier that doesn't exist.
I mean, you can
Just
pledge
keep adding.
whatever you want.
Get the $1,700 tier.
Wow. Look at that
I
short
don't
link.
even
Doesn't
remember
seem like
seeing
it's
this
working.
art.
You what?
I don't remember seeing this picture.
Do you not remember anything I send you? Because I know I sent
like
you
a
these.
year or two.
This was literally like February.
Oh, okay. It's been a couple months.
You see what I got to work with.
I've been trying to get like a house and stuff. And
That's fair. You have been
oh
quite.
my
busy.
god, this is sick. This is the schematics of the hauler. That's awesome.
I had a. I wonder if I still have it. I had a side view where I actually like did the layout for the. Like, oh yeah, here it is. It's actually like the sides like cut open so you can see the interior. I think it's uploading right now. There it is. Because I wanted to think about like he's got like 2 beds upstairs and like a little closet, and then the very back is like the engine room. It's like the hyper engine room, hyper space, whatever.
Yeah.
And then downstairs is the like gun, like armory area,
Yeah.
and then he's got the kitchen. So there's no litter box. I did not even think about doing a litter box joke. Maybe in the engine room.
We're gonna need a bigger tip jar.
If you scroll towards the top, I have some of the like the Battleship and Commissioner Quacker stuff.
There's Commissioner Quackers. It's the closest thing to Howard the Duck without being Howard the Duck.
Dude,
yeah.
I gotta say, like, Howard the Duck's cool. Commissioner Quackers is a badass. He's a giant yellow ducky who has like he's like an admiral from like a Gundam like movie or show.
I can see
But he's a giant yellow duck.
I could see like if he was a character in Star Fox, I could see that being.
For sure, for sure. Like he's like a General Pepper like adjacent character. I mean, look at that shit. He's awesome.
He's just.
I love that like sketch on the right was the very first thing, and then the actual like panel from the comic, like it's not too far off.
And the people that work for him are called Quack. How do you even say it? Quackissers? I think it's called Quackisser, like an officer.
Oh my god.
I'm stupid.
Wow. Clever.
Here is, I think, probably I shared this. I don't even know when, like a while ago. This is literally the concept of like the first page, second page. Yeah, it's the first or second page. Yeah. So Pawtins, that's Oscar's restaurant, because every mafia person just has to have a restaurant.
I mean, it's just part of it, you know?
There's a garbage truck spaceship thing, and that's actually there.
What is it?
If you get the limited edition comic, there is an ad for that garbage company.
Yeah, the kitty cleanup waste collection.
Yeah.
Okay, I will preview it real quick. Actually, I think I probably have the file. I could just upload it so you can see it real quick. Okay, it's uploading.
Quackstables.
Is that like Constable? But it's Quackstable. You're hilarious.
That's the page if you get the limited edition one. So you get an autograph from me, because who wouldn't want that? And then you get this page. The thank you page would not be in this comic just because it's already printed, and it's like the first. That's like kind of the exclusivity thing of the whole thing is you get something that was printed before, like the Kickstarter. So there's that. So I sign it, and then it's the number is printed on the front cover, and you get this little page.
It's great.
Yeah.
Fictitious companies are the best.
Okay, so I have to copy this somewhere, and I'll put that here.
I kind of want to do a preview of one of the later pages in the book, but which one should I do?
One that doesn't give anything away. Like a fight scene would be okay, I think. Like an action scene.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, this page. Page 18 is a really good one.
Is that in here or something?
Yeah, to the left.
To the left. Oh.
To the left, to the left. There you go. It's like one of my favorite pages of the book, actually.
I like the whole book.
Well, I like the whole book too, but you got to have some favorites in there.
Yeah.
This is literally like what I did was I mapped out what you had in the script of just like how many ships are left and like how the fight goes. And I literally sat down with like X-Wings like at my desk and was like playing it out like what would that look like, and like flying around. I'm like, this is literally like 6-year-old Josh getting so excited. I just played spaceships in a comic book, and it made me so happy.
That's cool, because there's going to be more of that.
Exactly. Yeah, panel 3, like I really like panel 1, but panel 3 I think is my favorite. The kaboom.
That's awesome. Yeah, so it's perfect, Josh.
Yeah, I'm a kid at heart. What do you get? What can you say?
Oh, okay. That jumped up pretty quick.
What do we got?
245.
Hey, appreciate it, people. You
Yeah.
are awesome.
That's crazy.
Do you want to hop over to the like rough pages? That's my mom. 6-year-old dreams come true. Exactly.
Like where
Hi,
all the rough
Mom.
pages, where all the rough pages are? Or?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously we don't need to show the whole book, but like I think I have one of the folders just called Mittens Issue 1. It's roughs. Yeah.
Okay, so
We did kind of a cool thing this route is like this is actually I've started to apply this to other comics that I've been working on is do like a really rough lettering.
Yeah, this
while
actually
we do
helped out a lot with figuring out where everything's gonna be, and it's actually really good to know where the lettering is gonna be.
Oh yeah, I mean like as a comic artist, the rule of thumb is leave room. But since I was doing the lettering for this book, I was like, might as well make it perfect for myself, or as close to perfect as possible.
So he visits Oscar at his restaurant, and they have a little conversation. He gets back on his ship, and he's making his tuna sandwich. And then he hits an asteroid. This poor little sandwich. In the script, I had a few miles away. That didn't make any sense because it's in space.
That's right. I like the notion though, because clearly that didn't,
This is a suit up like montage thing, and Jason, who edited it, he actually wanted like a whole Batman suiting up kind of thing. He's like, yeah, like the bat nipple thing, like George Clooney. I was like, ugh. So we did something like that.
That's great.
And then he infiltrates Planet Boneyard, which is the planet that he has to find the item on. So,
and we'll cliffhanger it at that, because we don't want to give away all the cool stuff in the book.
Yeah, but yeah, so that happens, and yeah. Okay, I can get out of that one. I think that's good.
Is there any other concept art that I think that was pretty much most of the concept art. Oh, there is the Castle Boneyard, or Castle on Planet Boneyard concept art under the concept art / promotion folder. Yep. That's the only thing we didn't show is at the top, the Boneyard.
Oh.
It was, what did your description in the script said just like a castle made of bones, I think was your description.
Yeah. Because, it's dogs that live here, dog beings. So there's cat persons, then there's dog beings. And then, you got ducks and all that other stuff. But that's the two that are most important.
They're the main ones.
Yeah, so that's a sketch of that. And then that's just awesome.
The Disney castle of bones.
It's like we did have an idea to do like a poster of this, and then the N64 thing kind of like was a better idea, so we did that because it's such like a Star Fox. So
it got to the point where when I was working on the book, I was watching like 4-hour playthroughs of just like on repeat of Star Fox 64. Hector, I'm sorry. Did we didn't we were not following along with what you were saying at all.
Draft the lettering, you say?
It's a good idea. I don't know if you do that, Hector, but it is.
Oh, yes, he does.
He does. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Very
see.
good idea.
Sounds familiar.
Um,
Yeah,
I-
it's a very good idea.
we don't with Jerome just because like when I have the lettering done, it's like there's like 7,000 other people working on it. So like, oh,
Yep.
I guess that's an excuse because I could still have him do it.
I guess that's an excuse. Yeah, whatever. It's all right. Life goes on.
So yeah. Was there anything else to show? I don't think there is.
I think that about does it before we start actually like, oh yeah, that's right.
So here's the bodyguard cats. The yes cats.
The yes.
Oscar. That's Oscar. Oscar question mark. This is Lord Pétanfetil. That's how you say it. That was like a nickname that we had for one of my pugs that I used to have as a kid. And there's Mittens, and then these are the guard dogs. Huh. Stupid. And then there's more. There's like duck and everything that you've seen. This is Mittens and all of his different outfits. I like the trench coat a lot, but I also like the goggles and all that stuff. There's something special about the goggles later on, but I won't tell you. Yeah, so these are the many looks of Mittens.
Yeah, I think we were kind of joking about it. Like originally I had it sketched out that like everywhere Mittens went, he was in like his spacesuit. And I think you mentioned like, oh, maybe we should just like do something a little different so he's not running around in a giant spacesuit the whole time.
Are those pug thugs?
Pug thugs?
The main royal pug is he's a pug. So the main royal king of that planet is a pug. And then there is another character in the second issue that's a pug. And that's based off of the first pug dog that I had when I was a kid. And I can't wait for him because it's hilarious.
Issue 2 is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I did have somebody ask about that before, like they expected the expected alpha dogs to be like royalty. And I think it's kind of cool that we're kind of going a different way with it. Like the idea of the smaller like Chihuahua or pug or like poodle, I imagine are like the little poodles. Like I imagine those are more of the royalty, where like the guard dogs and the warrior dogs are more like the ones who actually do the battle, which I think is fun, and it does change your expectation a little bit.
Yeah, I just did it because I was like, oh, I had these dogs as a kid and I can actually use them, so I did that.
Well, yeah, and you weren't really specific on what the guard dogs looked like. I just had a really and I think what it came from was Zootopia, in all honesty. Like I don't like obsess over that movie. I just remember watching it a few times. And I remember they had like the howling chain joke in there. Like it's like don't how you start like a howl chain or whatever it was. And like those dogs were kind of like Arctic looking, like husky type, but they were in like cool like, guard outfits. And I think that's where I got the idea for that.
You'll see more of all of those kinds of characters later on. There's you'll see the duck officers or whatever they're called. It's like hard to say.
The Quackstables. I actually kind of love Quackstables. It's really easy to say.
Yeah, because it was like a quack officer or something, and I was like, yeah. Still got to edit the second issue anyway. So, yeah. So there's that. That's basically it. So yeah.
Where are we at?
We are at
246, I think.
Here, I'll share it one last time. You can pay me later for that one. Share.
I was just about to say, I feel like Hector wants his money for that one.
So right now we're at 246, which is pretty cool.
Woo!
Is that like a milestone? Oh,
No, I think the first milestone's
milestone
750.
Okay, good. So we're gonna start pushing this like crazy. I had to figure out the whole link issue because I don't know why that link was being stupid. Like this one link brings you back to the Kickstarter homepage. I don't know why it does that. That's weird.
That is weird.
There is, I don't know if we did show that, but there are pull quotes, and some people have been saying it's a saucer of milk for your senses. It's like space westerns like Star Wars and Mandalorian. That's amazing that somebody said that. It's a clever comic that's action packed and fits like a glove. And then this essay of one by Timothy Flynn. If you like roll licking Buck Rogers style space faring adventures with adorably I can't say that word. Anthropomorphic animals. Don't miss the latest outing from Greg and the intergalactical crew over at Sierra Nova Comics. Their latest original title, Mittens, combines humor, sci-fi, and a distinctive color palette to create the most captivating caper in the cosmos. Yeah, all that.
You can get all that and more.
All that and a bag of chips with your tuna sandwich. So, yeah.
You got to scroll back down to that tuna sandwich.
What?
I said you really got to scroll down to that. Yeah, the expansion goals here. Hector's chibi sticker is awesome, and then we have the bookmark, and then that tuna sandwich sticker is great.
Tuna sandwich. I want.
It looks really delicious.
I want to like unlock all of these, so that would be great if we did that. This is just awesome right here. I'm not even the biggest fan of tuna, so.
And I don't have lettuce on my tuna sandwich, but you know,
it's to keep all the moisture in. Moist.
Yeah, it protects it. It's like the moist barrier.
It's the moist barrier. And I'll just refresh it again because that's how we do, and it's still there, but it's gonna move. Cool. So you're so white. Yeah.
Why? Did I miss something?
I don't know. I'm just talking.
Oh man.
So you're gonna be seeing us promoting this like crazy. We're trying to get on
so
like
much you're probably gonna hate it.
Stuff. We're gonna be doing probably more live streams like this. All the tuna sandwich references. Oh. Because of mayonnaise, right? All right. Undercover brother. So we're gonna probably be doing more of these kinds of live streams.
That was good. Oh boy.
Mayo.
Mayo. Mayo. Oh boy. All right. I think I'm getting off on that one. Bye.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in to watch us ramble on about this thing that took us 2 years to finally do, and hoping the next one gets here quicker.
Well, yeah, like we mentioned, like way at the beginning, the cool thing about this one is that the funding for this one is pretty much going all towards the second one, mostly. So, which is pretty darn cool because this book's already finished. It's already here.
So you won't have to wait 2 years for me to ship stuff out because it's already done.
It's already done.
Yeah.
We get funded and we get everything made and it goes right out. So
the stickers and gotta get the flash drive. Yeah, and then we gotta upload all the stuff onto a flash drive, and then I'll ship that stuff out. So.
And then you put the stuff in the packages, and then you put the tape on the packages, and then you put the...
Oh, and you gotta get Gemini mailers. That's another thing. So, yeah. But thanks for tuning in. We're gonna be doing this more often. I'll be doing like live things with other people probably. I just have to figure out when I want to, because I'm not the biggest fan of doing those anymore. They waste my time at sometimes, and I just get tired very quickly from that. I get all drained. Just people
It's like,
talking,
social.
people are talking, and I'm sitting here. I know. Then sometimes those last like 3 hours, and so
Yeah, I think we're cutting it at an hour, and I think that's good. Like,
yeah.
that's all we needed.
I'm not doing any of those challenges ever again that are like for Chronicles of Horror. If we hit like a certain milestone or whatever, and I actually chugged a bunch of hot sauce, so I'm not doing anything like that ever again.
I believe that was your idea initially.
It was my idea.
Okay,
I was like,
cool.
We're gonna get this, and then we got to that milestone, but then we didn't fund on that campaign, so it was kind of like just,
it's all for nothing.
Terrible. So my throat hurt, and we didn't fund, and then we had to redo it, and then I'm like, I'm not doing those again. So
no, this campaign's a lot more modest.
Yeah. Not a tuna sandwich eating contest.
I'd be down for that after like 2 sandwiches. I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah, because I'm not even a big fan of it. So
yeah,
like,
I like tuna.
One
like
or two.
we're having a tuna sandwich contest. We each eat one. We're like, we're done. Tap out. Sorry.
Like, whoever gets the second one and finishes it, like, I guess. What do you win? You like win
the respect and love of. Anyway, so yeah.
So yeah, Mittens is launched. Go click the link. It should be. I'm gonna post it again here, if I can find the link.
Thank you, everyone who has backed. We appreciate it.
Where is that link? Where is that link? Where is that link? There it is.
Another shout out to Alex Silveri, who helped me with the coloring. That was very helpful, and it was awesome to have him take his first steps into like color flatting and color assistance. So he will be doing more stuff like that in the future, which is cool. So
there's the link. It's the long one, just because the little one was being stupid for a second.
Kickstarter hates us.
Yeah, that the short link on there was doing that to other people. So yeah, we will see you later.
Thanks again. Bye. Bye. Bye.